All right, everybody, welcome to this week's tech workshop. Today, we're going to do smart plans, and we are going to cover what they are, how to set them up, how to get them in your library, why to use them, and if you want to create your own custom ones, what it is that you need to do. So when you are logged into command agent.kw.com, this is where it is going to take you. Smart plans are the fourth icon down. And when we click on there, it's going to actually get us in with the ability to start using pre-created smart plans and also building our own. So if this is your first time using smart plans, your smart plan library, where I'm at now, is going to be empty. So when you're under the thing that says My Smart Plans, it's going to show nothing. And if that's the case, don't worry about it because I'm going to show you how to fix that. So the first thing you want to do is go to the button that says Library. And when you click on Library, it's going to take you to a spot that has a couple of different sections. Up top, you're going to see Featured. These featured ones are things that other people have created. So I don't want you to do those first. I want you to go down to where it says Keller Williams, and then we're going to hit See All, and it should unlock 10 smart plans for you. I'm going to go through what all 10 of these mean in a second, but what I want you to know is if you've never done this before, you're going to scroll to each one of these 10, and you're going to hit Add Smart Plan. And as you add them, they will then add into the section that says My Smart Plans. And when you're done doing all that, you should have 10 of them in there. That will be in order of how you added them. So back to the library real quick so you guys can understand these. We go through these and I will explain what each one of them mean and then why you would want to use it. So the first one, bi-weekly neighborhood nurture. This is going to be for your active sellers. So if you have sellers that you're working with now, this is going to show them how their home compares to others that are on the market in their neighborhood. So it does some of the heavy lifting for you for things like price reductions or price drops, days on market, and it will allow them to kind of self-discover how they compare to what else is out there. 8x8, the new contact engagement plan. If you're using this one, this is going to be 8 touches over 8 weeks. We want to use this when we make a new relationship. So if we meet somebody new at an open house or at the bar, whatever it might be, we're going to throw them on an 8x8. It's 8 touches over 8 weeks to really solidify the relationship. It will remind you to call them, to text them, send them a note, maybe do a pop by if you have their address, add them on social, things like that, so you can start solidifying that relationship. Next, the quarterly call plan. Kind of exactly what it sounds like, right? But we're going to make a phone call out of this. It's going to send us notifications once per quarter, actually every 91 days, that we need to call the person that we put on this plan. So this should be your whole database. Everyone in your entire database should be on this. That way you touch the whole database every single quarter. Midterm Nurture. These are for your people that you think could be a piece of business about 60 days out. So it's going to touch them and remind you that you need to stay in touch with them. So if you have someone that says their lease is ending in 60 days, or they're going to start looking in 60 days, or maybe they're waiting for the end of the school year, these will be the people that you would drop on that. Long-term nurture, same thing, but 90 days and more. So if you know that these people are between 90 days and 6 months out, these would be the ones that you want to hit. So a little bit longer term, but same exact idea as what we just talked about. And midterm nurture reminds you to stay in touch with them so that you don't have to remember who your longer term leads are, that you have to really manufacture and keep working those relations. Birthday. This smart plan is pretty cool. If you put someone's birthday in their contact, so if you added a contact and threw their birthday in, this is going to remind you a couple days before that their birthday is coming up, so that if you want to send out something in the mail and actually get it to them by their birthday, you can. And then it will also remind you again on their actual birthday so that you can give them a call or shoot them a text. Monthly neighborhood nurture. This one is going to be similar to the first one, the bi-weekly neighborhood nurture, but ideally once a month is for people that are not active clients. So these will be your database people that you know their address. It will send them once a month a branded little mini website kind of portal that shows them what's going on in their neighborhood, how many houses are active, how many have sold, how many are under contract, what the average price per square foot is. And it's branded to you on the top and the bottom. It will link to your social media and give them the ability to add other neighborhoods and even see restaurants and things in the area. So it's a good piece of value for database that is constantly branded with your face. and always is reminding people of the price points so that if they might be wanting to sell, you get that first app out of that first opportunity. So again, this is one of the ones that everybody in the database we would want to have on. Open house follow-up, exactly what it sounds like. It also could be internet lead follow-up, really any kind of lead follow-up. If you're not doing open houses specifically, you could still use this for. It is 7 touches over 3 weeks. So it reminds you 7 different times or in 7 different ways to reach out to people that maybe you met at the open house but didn't close for an appointment, or maybe an internet lead or somebody that came in that you want to solidify an appointment with, but you weren't able to get on that first contact. So you're looking at 7 touches over about 3 weeks, 20 days to make sure that this works. Home anniversary, very similar to the birthday. If you have someone's home anniversary in, meaning when you sold them a home, or maybe even when you rented them something, it will remind you a couple days before that that's coming up. So if you want to send them something as a congratulations or a reminder, you can. And then it will also remind you on the day of if you want to give them a call or shoot them a text. And then last but not least, the Promote My App Smart Plan. This is helping you get the app in the hands of what it says, future and current clients. This allows you to connect them to your app, which will connect them to you in command in a different way and allow you to see a little bit more and kind of engage with them on a higher level. So this would go out to anybody that does not currently have your app that is actually branded to you or using that with you. So these are the 10 smart plans that I always suggest that everybody gets started with. And these are the reasons why you would want to use each one of them and the breakdown of who goes on each one. A couple other things that I want to talk about when we go back to my smart plans and we see all of them. So we're going to ignore all the test ones because it's just for the class. But when we actually go into the smart plan, we can look at it and see, okay, what do the steps look like? Send a text, wait a day, then touch. So that's a call or a door knock. Then wait 2 days, then a call, then wait 3 days, send a text, then wait 4 days, do a call, then wait 3 days, send a text, wait 4 days, a touch, wait 3 days, add to a different smart plan. So that means that one's kind of ran its course. It's time to hit them with the next plan. So you see a breakdown of each step there. The contacts part here, let me scroll up to one that has somebody will add someone on. You'll see how many contacts are actually on that specific plan. You'll see what day it was created and the duration of the plan. So how long does someone stay on that plan and how many total touches are included. On the right side where it says action, we're going to have 3 different things. Number 1 is the option to actually add contacts. So if we click on add contacts, we get a couple different ways we can do this. We could click on a person and manually add them one at a time, or we can go into our tags. And if you've created any tags that have any people in them, let me find one that I know has people in it. We can click on that and then we can add them to that tag and to that smart plan. So when we add them to a smart plan, you'll get the option of, do you want to start it now, meaning pretty much right away, or do you want to start at a later date? So if you want to do this in a week or maybe on Monday or Sunday or whatever, you can choose a different day that you want the smart plan to start. Maybe I want to start it on Friday. And if you add a lot of contacts at one time, it'll actually allow you to stagger the start. So you put 10 today and 10 tomorrow and 10 the next day until you run out. So if we start that, we hit confirm, confirm again. And then this will lock in our smart plan. And then you'll see that it will now have one little eyeball. And that's how many people are actually going to see this smart plan. If we then want to go in and edit, we can hit the edit button. The customized KW plans, don't let us mess with them too much, but the custom ones that I'll show you next do. So we can change these things around, call it something different, change up the text, change up the email. And then we also have the option to remove. So let me find that one again. If we go all the way to the bottom again, we can hit the dots. We can delete it, which it won't let us delete this one because it is active, first of all, and has people on it, and it's a KW one. We can copy it. So if we want to repurpose it or change something, we can. And publish to the library is if you create a custom one, you can publish it out so other people can see it. So speaking of the custom ones, I want to show you how to do that as well before we wrap up. When we go to the button that says create, This is where we can actually build out custom smart plans. So custom smart plan number, whatever. And we hit apply. And now we can build out a smart plan that is completely customized and specific to how we want to use it. So when we're in here, it just starts out blank. You see what I called it, custom smart plan with a bunch of numbers. And then on the right side, you're going to see all different actions that you can use. There's little tips built in. So if you want to kind of learn about this, you can go and mess around. But what I would suggest doing is just kind of starting with something, starting with a test. So maybe the first piece of the smart plan is going to be making a call. So I'll hit make a call. And then maybe we want to delay it. So we want to wait, I don't know, 3 days. So we're going to hit delay. And then maybe next is going to be send an email. And then we're going to delay it again. And then maybe we will, I don't know, create a task. And then at the end, once it's all over, we can either restart it, so it just goes back through the same cycle, or we can add to a different smart plan. So let's just talk about each one of these steps, because these are all the action steps that you can actually use. So making a call, you select when it's due. So what day is someone going to do it? As soon as you put someone on this smart plan, that means the first day you'll get a notification to make a call. You can call it whatever you want. So task name might be call, let's just call it an intro call. You could put the script in here even if you want. So hi, this is Ryan at KW Realty, calling to see if you know anyone looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. That could be your phone script, right? So it reminds you every time you have to make this call for every client, it will tell you this script, so you can just call and read off the platform. Then the delay. So how long do you want to wait before you have to do something else? So maybe you want to wait 2 days. Then we're going to send an email, and you can create an email. Please call me about real estate. And we want to delay again. Maybe this time we want to delay 3 days, and then we're going to create a task. So the task might be, I don't know, knock on their door. Task description, if you have address, go door knock. And then last, maybe we want to add them to another smart plan. So this one has gone well, but we want to add them to something else. So maybe we want to put them on long-term nurture. Now, when we go to save this, we can either add contacts right now, or we can just save it. So if I hit save, it's asking me for a required field. I must have missed something. There we go. Subject. Hi. It's going to let me save this plan. And then if I want to add, I can add people again directly to it the same way as we did before. So Susan was here with me, so I'm just using her as an example. You can click in there, drop her on, hit add to smart plan. And then I can start it or create it on whatever day again. And when I do that, I hit confirm twice. And then you're going to see in my plans, in my smart plans, that there is a custom smart plan that has been created. I created it on this day. It lasts a total of 6 days. Over the course of 6 days, there's 3 touches. And I have 1 person now that is viewing that smart plan. So again, I have the ability to copy, publish it, or I can't delete it because someone's active on it. So if I want to go on here, I can go and scroll through and add more people if I want to. I can go in here and I can see what all the different steps are. And if I want to go back and edit it or change something up, I can go in and do that as well. So these are all the different things that you can do with smart plans. My suggestion is first doing those KW ones. I think that's the most important thing, because that covers pretty much every situation that could possibly come up will be covered inside of those KW smart plans. So get in here, go to the library, go to Keller Williams, hit see all, and add all 10 of these and use those as your baseline. And then as you're adding contacts, use those contacts to put them onto the smart plans and begin. And then if you see something that you're missing, if you just say, man, I wish I had a smart plan for this, or man, it would be great if I had some sort of automated follow-up for this, that's when you want to reach into the smart plan library and just create your own and build something out that you can actually use to fill one of those gaps. So hopefully this helped today. Quick little tech workshop on how to use smart plans, how to create them, how to maximize the effect, what each one of them is for, and of course, how to create custom ones. So we will see you guys every Tuesday this month in Boca Raton, 11 to 12 for different topics, and every Thursday in Boynton Beach, 11 to 12 for different topics. So hope to see you guys soon.